Good day, everyone. My topic for today is all about Republic Act 10533, or the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 20. The Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. Because of the implementation of Republic Act 10533, or otherwise known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, the government recognized the need to hire more professionals from different fields to serve as teacher, especially in grades 11 and grade 12. It was enacted as part of the Philippine government's education reform agenda. The primary purpose of this law was to enhance the basic education curriculum by extending the basic education cycle to include 2 additional years in senior high school, grades 11 and 12. With this reform, the Department of Education recognized the need for more qualified professionals to serve as teacher, especially for the senior high school. The Department of Education and all private schools may hire: first, graduates of science, mathematics, statistics, engineering, music, and other degree courses with shortages in qualified licensure examination for teacher applicants to teach in their specialized subject in elementary and secondary education. Let applicants shall also include graduates admitted by foundation duly recognized for their expertise in the education sector and who satisfactorily complete the requirements set by this organization, provided that they pass the LET within 5 years after their date of hiring. Due to the specialization of subjects in senior high school, there was a shortage of qualified teachers in specific areas. Thus, the law allowed the hiring of professionals from various fields to teach specialized subjects, particularly in science, mathematics, statistics, engineering, and music, and also other technical and vocational subjects. For example, an engineering graduate can teach pre-calculus in senior high school even if they did not graduate with a teaching degree, provided they pass the licensure examination for teachers, or otherwise recognized as qualified by the Department of Education. Graduates of technical vocational courses to teach in their specialized subject in the secondary education, provided that these graduates possess the necessary certification issued by the TESDA. Further, that they undergo appropriate in-service training to be administered by the DepEd or higher education institution. The Department of Education, along with all private schools, is authorized to hire graduates of technical vocational courses to teach specialized subjects at the secondary level. The move aims to bridge the gap between academic instruction and practical skills training, ensuring students are better prepared for the employment or entrepreneurship. The graduate must hold a valid certification from the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, or the TESDA. Third is faculty of higher education institutions be allowed to teach in their general education or subject specialties in the secondary education, provided that the faculty must be a holder of a relevant bachelor's degree and must have satisfactorily served a full-time HEI faculty. Higher education institution faculty member must possess a bachelor's degree that is relevant to the general education subject or their specific subject specialty they intend to teach in secondary education. Faculty members from higher education institution may be permitted to teach in secondary school, particularly in general education or specialized subject area. But in condition, they must hold a relevant bachelor's degree and must have experience as a full-time faculty member in a recognized higher education institution. For example, A college professor. Huh? Professor? Fourth, the DepEd and private education institutions may hire practitioners with expertise in the specialized learning areas offered by the basic education curriculum to teach in the secondary level, provided that they teach on a part-time basis only. Piste nga motor ni ay. DepEd and private schools may hire practitioners with expertise aligned to the basic education curriculum to teach on a part-time basis. In condition, the practitioner must be recognized expert in their fields, and also hiring should follow qualification standard set by the DepEd and other government agencies. And that concludes my report. Thank you for listening.